Okay, now we are going to try Android Auto to connect to this iris system. So first of all, let me forget everything because it was fair before. Okay, we go to Bluetooth, and then over here we see Mclaren 6920. Let's find Mclaren 6920, and here it is. So we connect and we pair. Okay, so it's connected. Now next step will be to start up Android Auto. Make sure that there is Wi-Fi on. And then you will see looking for Android Auto. It's already connecting. It asks us to continue on our car screen. This is after we give all those authorization the first time, so now it's quite fast. But normally it would ask a lot of authorization. So now we are inside. You will notice one thing. Those buttons are very small to the point that it's really difficult to use them. So this is because I made a little bit of experience with the iris touchscreen, but to be honest, it's not that easy. Also, sometimes touchscreen requires a little bit more of strength. So if you want to change that, actually there is a solution. Go over here, press another time, then it will open settings over here. So let's open settings. This is the settings of CarPlay. Then over here we go to see more settings on the phone, and it will open the screen. So now next step we want to do is to reach until the end where there is version and press a lot of times. Eventually it will get us into, if you press another few times, you will get into developer mode. You just press until it allows you to get into developer mode and you accept the condition. Now on this phone I already opened the developer mode, so it's not going to be possible to show you. But after developer mode is on, this is how it looks like for me. And over here you will have developer settings. After you select developer settings, over here you have video resolution. Now on video resolution, on the iris of the Mclaren 12C, I recommend you, if you want something bigger, to use a low only 800 per 480. This will actually decrease the resolution, but by decreasing the resolution you increase the size. So here you don't see any change, right? That's because we need to reboot. So to reboot, we just disconnect Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. We force CarPlay to disconnect. Sorry, Android Auto to disconnect. We are back into the screen. We reopen Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and it should reconnect for us with bigger icons now. So as you see, here we are. It's not beautiful. The resolution went down, which means it looks a little bit more ugly. But the upside is that you can actually see what you're doing. So it's not bad, in my opinion. If you want to dial a number, I find it more easy to use this way than to use the smaller icons where the buttons would be all smaller. Especially because the iris touchscreen is not perfect, especially if the touchscreen is a little bit old, it might not work that well. So it's very important that you have this option. Now any other options we tried over here, like bigger than 800 and 480, will have smaller icons than this. This is the biggest you can get at the moment with this version of Android Auto. It is possible later it will be possible to customize more, but at this stage this is the simplest way to customize, and this is the max we can get. So here we have also other functions, but I recommend to not touch them if you don't know what they are going to do for you, because most of them are to develop app, not to change the CarPlay, the Android Auto. So over here we also have the normal settings, which everybody can always check, including the widgets, what you're going to see in the application list. So that's actually interesting to customize. And that's pretty much it. If you want to use audio, then you have the function over here. This button doesn't work, you don't need to use it. This button works, can mute, but sometimes cannot unmute. So I recommend to use this knob to change the volume. Although you don't see anything, but it actually does work. In order to test the audio, let's get into to press this button to get back into iris system. So here we are, and then we need to press this button for settings. Then we go to wireless and networks, Bluetooth settings, and we try to find, let's forget this one. try to find the phone again. This time here. So here we will find iris. If you don't find iris, maybe you need to check this. You go to options and check if discoverable is on. If discoverable is off, then you will never find it. So let's press iris, and then here we can connect. So pair on both sides. Okay, we have audio here. So let's try to play some music. As you can see, I don't hear it from the phone. I also don't hear it from the car. The audio is at the max. Why is that? That's because we didn't select Bluetooth as the output of the audio. So to do that, we go to Media and we select Bluetooth. And that's it. When we select line in, it is actually using the audio from the cable. So if your CarPlay is the old version which uses the external microphone, it will also require you to connect it over here to have audio by wire. However, audio by wire and audio by Bluetooth, the quality is the same. So we recommend to select the Bluetooth option, which is the standard on our modern or on our new CarPlay, to prevent the extra wiring to connect, which with no added benefits. So let's get back here. Now we're back on the CarPlay, and as you see, we can reduce the volume, but it doesn't show anything because it cannot overlap the CarPlay. But the button does work, the mute does work also, but doesn't unmute. To unmute is better to use this. We recommend, because of the icons problem with Android, maybe it's best if you use the vocal commands as much as possible. That will save a lot of your efforts to try to use the touch screen. And you can keep the high quality of the image, not like this one. If you want to connect it to the phone, to the iris, without using wire, by using the wire, so wired CarPlay, we disconnect Wi-Fi and Bluetooth over here. Our phone is even in airplane mode, so nothing to worry about. Then we connect USB to the phone and to the USB female cable. The moment you connect, it will already start to connect to the Android Auto interface, as you see. As you see now, we don't have connection wireless. We connect USB and it will start Android Auto. And here we are. Now for audio, you will still need Bluetooth for iris. So for wired users who don't want to use Bluetooth at all, this is not a pure solution. You will need the older CarPlay. But to be honest, we don't see reason yet to do something like that because the audio quality is not better. And installation is more complicated. However, if you want to know how to do it, then that's how to do it. And so that's CarPlay by wire as well, Android Auto by wire.